Hey dudes, welcome to Splat from the Past, the only 80s themed horror and sci-fi show where things can get totally radical. Now today I will be interviewing an actress. A lot of you may or may not know. She was in the classic horror anthology movie Deadtime Stories, and then she played a party girl in Ghoulies Go to College. Her name is Nicole Picard. She's had an amazing life, amazing career. She started out in ballet. She's done commercials. She worked with Andy Warhol once. She had a near-death experience doing a Broadway play, and I'm going to interview her today. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm always looking to interview people who not only have a great body of work in movies and entertainment, but also have amazing life experience. And I'm pretty excited about it today. It's going to be pretty cool. I got so much to ask about the early years and her career. She was also in Revenge of the Nerds 3, The Next Generation. She played Stan Gable's potential girlfriend, Tina, in the movie. And that was the first time I saw her, and so I'm going to talk with her today. So, yeah, here is my interview with Nicole Picard. Hi, Nicole.
Hello.
Hi.
Is this Tommy Kovac?
It sure is.
Can you hear me okay?
I hear you just fine.
Great.
Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm doing really well, thanks.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Yeah, we're not too far away here in sunny Santa Monica, California.
I'm here in Redding, in Boorville.
Oh, got to make some things exciting out there.
Yeah, well, I'll be in your area hopefully next year. I'm keeping the fingers and toes crossed.
Oh, good.
Yeah. But, yeah, thank you so much for taking the time today. I've always been a fan. I've always thought you were a very talented and beautiful lady.
Well, thank you.
Yes. And from all the research I've done, you've lived an amazing, incredible life. And I want to start from the beginning. So I was reading that you began doing ballet in your early years.
Yes. At the tender age of 6 years old, I performed in a few ballet performances, and this was back in Rhode Island where I grew up.
Right.
And for about 10 years, yeah, I performed in many different ballets and loved it. I just love classical music.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, it just progressed into acting and then into singing and then musical theater, TV, film, all of that. But, you know, it's good to have a classical base, I think, for anything that you're studying.
Yeah, certainly. Did you ever want to be like a professional ballet dancer?
Well, I started to develop curves, which was not really appropriate to be a ballerina. And so from there, I ventured into modern dance, which I enjoyed, and then I got into jazz and Broadway. I actually performed with Michael Jackson and Paula Abdul, and then I performed on Broadway in a show called Starlight Express, where I was singing and dancing on roller skates.
Nice.
That was fun.
Wow. What was Michael Jackson like then?
It was for a performance for the, he was awarded the Guinness Book of World Records trophy for the most albums sold. It was for the Thriller album. So I think that's when he was really peaking. And, yeah, we performed in front of his soloists. You know, the Rolling Stones were there. We had Earth, Wind and Fire. I mean, all these people were in the audience watching us perform. That was pretty cool for me.
Nice.
And then to work with them on top of it, to perform his choreography, that was great.
Amazing.
And he was just a little fragile at that point because he just had that terrible burn on his head.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he was just kind of going through the motions, but a real pro, that's for sure. Very professional.
I see. It was right when it was during the Thriller era that you got to work with him. Wow.
Yes, I did a number of music videos back there in the 80s.
Yeah.
And that's when I ventured into acting and had my first movie role in Deadtime Stories.
Mm-hmm.
Which I hear is a favorite film of yours.
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's not as known as other horror anthology movies in the 80s like Creepshow or Cat's Eye, but I think it's a very clever movie because they take classic fairy tales and make them into 80s horror stories.
Right. Yeah, it really was, I think, very new and different approach. And it was great to work with Jeff Zellman, the director, and then I thought the actor who played the werewolf was really good, Matt Miller.
Mm-hmm.
And then the grandma, Fran Lapata.
Mm-hmm.
He was really great. So yeah, it was neat to work with an interesting group of actors. And then in the segment, what was it? Three Little Bears. The actress who played Mama Bear was Melissa Leo, who's gone on to be an Academy Award winner.
Yep, huge star now, later in life.
Right. Well, if you keep plugging away, you never know what can happen.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's what I'm doing right now, plugging away. I'm plugged into my cell phone talking to you.
Nice. Plugging away. So before we get into Deadtime Stories, I also read that you worked with Andy Warhol.
I did, yes. I was performing with a band called Pillow, singing backup, and Andy Warhol came backstage to speak directly to me. And he came up to me, he said, you're the only person I watched on that stage, and you should have your own band. I was like, okay, Andy, I'll give it a try. So that was pretty neat. And then I got a phone call a few days later asking me to be a part of some of the music videos that he was producing. For a Spanish singer by the name of Miguel Jose.
Yeah.
And another actress who happened to be Jennifer Grey.
Wow.
She and I performed, like a duet opposite him. So it was interesting to work with her, and we were in a music video called Fuego, which means fire in Spanish, and then there was another one, something about angels.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Andy Warhol was on set the entire time. It was wonderful.
Wow.
Very creative.
Yeah, I mean, in the world of New York entertainment, I mean, working with Andy Warhol is big. It's like shooting heroin with Miles Davis.
That's when you have the factory going, and he was branching into video and doing those kinds of multimedia artworks, which I thought was very interesting.
Mm-hmm. And then you did a Broadway production of Starlight Express in which you had a near-death experience.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, there were a few, but the closest to death of all of them was when the bridge we were skating across had a miscue and got jammed in a very steep horizontal position, and the music stopped, and you could hear a pin drop, and this was a 2,200-seat theater.
Mm-hmm.
And there were 4 people who went flying off the bridge. I was lucky enough to grab on and hang on for dear life, and we were hanging literally like 100 feet above center stage, and the voice came on and said, there's technical difficulties. We'll resume the show in 20 minutes. And I had to climb down a ladder in roller skates. I was just shaking. I mean, it was tough to finish the show, but
Wow.
That was crazy.
It's amazing,
That was
though.
a tough show. I mean, we did 8 shows a week, and we were skating, 5 hours a day to warm up, chill down, and I was in amazing shape then. And then I went on to do the tour, the national tour.
Mm-hmm.
I was skating for a good 5 years straight.
Wow, how many performances did you do?
Well, there are 8 shows a week, so for 3.5 years, and then rehearsal time always before. I'd say close to 200. And, but I know people went on to do the Vegas show and also the tour around the world. And then there's a show running in Germany. But the best thing was to work with Trevor Nunn, who is the artistic director, the Shakespeare.
Mm-hmm.
And so Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Wow.
Great. Yeah, and then Arlene Phillips was the choreographer, and then she directed the tour.
Mm-hmm.
She and I worked together for a commercial, a Teams commercial I shot when I was working in Paris, France.
Mm-hmm.
So she remembered me, and it was great. She said, "Oh, Nicole, why didn't you were a teacher?" And I was like, "I didn't know it either, but I strapped these babies on and it took off."
Wow.
Yeah, that was a fun show.
Did you get a Tony nomination?
We were nominated, and we for a number of different categories, but we won the best costume.
Oh.
Yeah, the costumes were so detailed and intricate. It was based on the story of the little engine that could, so we all were playing trains.
Yeah.
And in the ensemble, I played Jewel, who was the liquid nitroglycerin tank truck.
Mm-hmm.
And she had flames coming out of her wig. That was pretty neat. And she had valves on the costume. And then when I did the tour, I played Buffy, the buffet car, which was a principal role.
Wow.
And we traveled the country and parts of Canada. Oh, I loved it. I loved touring.
Nice.
That was different parts of America. It was a amazing experience.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And so then, how did you was it just an audition when you did Deadtime Stories?
Well, I had a personal friend who knew the producer, her name was Bill Paul, and I did go in an audition. I think I was up against 2 or 3 other girls, and they chose me.
Mm-hmm.
Play Little Red. I think it was not only my acting skills, but also I was a good jogger. There's a reason why. Well, you remember she had a Little Red Riding Hood jogging suit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it brings back such memories.
Did you look at the script and go, "Oh my God, I'm gonna have to put a bag over my head after this"?
Oh, no, not really. When you're in your 20s and trying to get a break, it's like, oh, this is different. Why not? I'll give it a try.
I mean, you got to do some sexy stuff in it. You had that fantasy in front of the mirror. You made out with the guy and you grabbed his dick.
Is that what's in the movie? I don't even remember.
Oh yeah, that was in the movie. You two had sex with your socks on. I remember.
Oh, that's right. In the golf course, what was it? With the shed.
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the film. I heard it came out on Blu-ray.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. I'm pretty happy though that you told me.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a few years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were gorgeous in it, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
My pleasure. It's got Valentine from Family Ties was in it.
Yeah. Right.
it's pretty amazing. Back in those days, it's the people who got cast in things that you would never expect. That's what I love
Right.
about.
Well, gotta get started somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I love about the '80s.
Mm-hmm.
Then you did Dangerous Love.
That's right. Yeah. And A Time to Die. And there was a Revenge of the Nerds 3.
Yep.
Played opposite Ted McGinley.
Yeah, that was the first time I saw you, actually.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a fun bit.
How'd you get to be in that?
Well, same thing. I auditioned for it, and I remember I was up against who's the actress who's on Housewives of Beverly Hills. Lisa Rinna.
Oh, Lisa Rinna.
Rinna?
Yeah. Wow, you're up against her. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've interviewed Julie Montgomery on the show twice.
Oh, have you? She's great.
Oh my God.
It was so much fun shooting that stuff.
Yeah. Oh my God, her and I have each other's cell phone number. We text each other every now and then. She loves it when I tell dirty jokes.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, she's really awesome. And I met Robert Carradine and Curtis Armstrong at a horror convention last year, and Robert was a very nice guy, I have to say. Curtis was nice too.
Yes, they've both gone on to do great things.
Mm-hmm. You also did Ghoulies Go to College.
I did. I had a big part in that. I was one of the sorority girls at a party.
Yeah, John Carl Buechler directed. That guy, he's a renaissance man of low-budget horror because he can do special effects makeup. He can direct. I mean, he's amazing.
Yeah.
Because he did all this.
When,
Yeah.
you have to really be creative to come up with special effects. Nowadays, it's all CGI. It's almost too easy.
Yeah, it's kind of the old style is kind of antiquated, but in those days, he did all the old stuff and doing all those movies for Charlie Band and stuff, and it was amazing.
Yeah, no, I agree. But so I took some time off. I got married with kids, and now they're grown, and I'm getting back into the business. Shot a few films, did a play where I was the lead, and shooting a film in 2 weeks where I play a cop.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you took time off because you started a family. It wasn't for anything else.
Oh no, I just wanted to focus on being a mom. But from there, I was very involved in doing volunteer work for the PTA. I got involved in legislation in California, funding for public schools.
Mm-hmm.
Actually went up to Sacramento and did a rally on the front steps of the Capitol. So I kept very busy, that's for sure. And, for me, when I apply myself to doing something, I do it 100%. So I really wanted to be a great mom and focus on my kids.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
So now that they're on their own, I can now focus back on the real reason I moved to LA.
Yeah.
Although I might be going back to New York. I'm going in December to prep for maybe moving out for 6 months.
Nice.
Interesting. Yeah, I miss the East Coast. I miss New York a lot.
You miss doing theater in New York?
I miss the theater. I miss doing commercials, film. Here it is, September 11th. My thoughts with people honoring those from 9/11.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had a lot of guests on the show who left the business after the 80s or the 90s because, yeah, they had a lot of experiences, as we call now, Me Too experiences, you know. But that's good. That's good that you left the business on your own terms, and it wasn't because of bullshit like that. You know, that's
Right.
a good thing.
Yeah, no, I love the business. I love being creative. Matter of fact, I'm producing a musical film
Mm-hmm.
that I'm writing the screenplay, I'm writing the music, playing one of the lead roles, and I've shot about 20 minutes of a short film version that I'm going to be pitching at the American Film Market and also at Sundance.
Right.
Actually, in January. So I enjoy the creative aspect of it. You know, the sexual politics I stay clear of. I know better.
Yeah. I mean, is that musical something you've been working on for a long time?
I actually did. I wrote some of these songs when I was living in New York, and in my loft in Chelsea, I had a recording studio.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a model and traveling, I was in Tokyo, Japan, and met up with Herbie Hancock. And he introduced me to all the Yamaha people there, and I ended up purchasing all of this equipment and brought it back with me to New York. And I recorded about 24 songs, but I recorded them on cassette. So I have a version of it, but there's no way I can produce it to the point of putting it on film. So I've re-recorded some of the songs, and I've got a few more to do. But it's moving along well. I'm very happy with the result.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I hope that project works out for you, and
Thank you.
Get to see it on the screen or streaming. You know.
Yeah, well, I'd like to have it be a major motion picture. You see the success of La La Land and Greatest Showman.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I'd love for it to reach that level.
That would be great. Yeah, maybe even turned into a show in the future.
There you go. Exactly. Well, that's the thing with musical film is that you also have the revenue from the songs.
Mm-hmm.
So that's always nice. And yeah, so many now being turned into Broadway musicals. Interesting how that can develop.
Exactly.
It's a musical film about a tribe of women who go out and rescue women who are abducted into the sex trafficking industry.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a movie with a cause. A portion of the revenue is going to be sent to some of the charitable organizations who help women in rehab from years of being in these sex trafficking rings.
Wow. Speaking of sex trafficking, a couple of years ago I was homeless and I lived in a commuter house, and I just found out last week they were busted for human trafficking and sex trafficking, and there was weapons on the premises, and they had children staying there and stuff. I mean, it was a complete mess. I didn't see any of that when I was there, but I didn't feel safe when I was there. And that was the only place I could go to for 3 months until, thank God, I got out of there. The same week that I almost got sexually assaulted in there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. Yes, but I've gotten so much closure from it, and I was celebrating with joy when I found out that they got busted.
Yes, well, that's what needs to happen. This goes on right under the police's noses, practically.
Yeah, I mean everything is corrupt now, you know, and it needs to stop.
Right, I agree.
But I was curious though, because you were in Deadtime Stories, do you ever get invited to horror conventions?
I have never received an invitation, no.
Wow, that is wrong. That is wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where do they take place, in Vegas?
Oh, they're all over the entire world now. They used to be, they used to be in select areas all over the world. They would take place like, once a month, once a year. Now there's like one every weekend throughout the entire world now.
Yeah, well, if I went to one, I wouldn't want to have to travel too far.
Oh, there's plenty of them in L.A., trust me. There's one actually this weekend in Burbank, Son of Monsterpalooza. I usually go every year, but I had to skip it this year, unfortunately. But they're a lot of fun. I actually seen Deadtime Stories merchandise there that I never thought in a million years I would see, because, the movie wasn't as popular as, say, The Exorcist or Friday the 13th or something,
Right.
And I've seen the merchandise, I've seen, jacket patches and, of course, the posters. But I've also, seen, shirt button pins and stuff of it. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing that information. I might just head over to Burbank and check it out.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of fun, And you might see old co-stars either signing or hanging out there. I mean, it's really a lot of fun. I do recommend it.
Okay.
Well, Nicole, you've had an amazing life, and I thank you so much for taking the time today. And you're such a sweet lady.
It was nice chatting with you.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate you thinking of me.
My pleasure.
Splat to the past.
Splat from the past.
Splat. Well, thanks, Tommy.
Oh, thank you, Nicole. You're still a beautiful lady, too.
Take care now.
Take care. Bye-bye. Well, there you have it. Nicole Picard. Ain't she a sweetheart? Thank you so much, Nicole. It was a pleasure chatting with you about your amazing life and career. If you like this video, everyone, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Add me as a friend on Facebook. Join my Tommy Kovac comedian page on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram and all that fun stuff. Well, that's all the time we have this week on Splat from the Past. Until next time, this is Tommy Throwback Kovac saying, there's no shame in living in the past, because the present sucks. Later, dudes.